Hi everyone, welcome back. Thanks for joining my channel. My name is Janice. Welcome. Today I have some really cute, adorable Halloween DIYs I want to share with you. These are all made with Dollar Tree products, so they're very inexpensive and budget friendly. The first DIY we're going to start off with today is the book stack from Dollar Tree. I'll be using these witch sticks that I got from Dollar Tree, and Dollar Tree came out with a new book stacks for this season and a little bit longer. And I'm going to start off by painting. I'm going to use this Tanzalon paint. It's purple, and I'm going to use the black chalkboard paint from Dollar Tree as well. To cover the words, I had to use 3 coats of the purple paint. Now I need to paint the top of the book stack. I'm going to use this black paint from Dollar Tree. Now everything's dry. I'm going to use my Cricut, and I'm going to place down the vinyl words, and the first one's going to be magic. These are so cute to make. You can use them as props or anything. You can design them any way you want. You can use color, oranges, pinks, greens, and you can actually do a lot of these DIYs with your kids. They're very kid friendly and very cute to make and easy. If you don't have a Cricut machine or a cutting machine, don't worry, you can use Dollar Tree letters. They have all sorts of letters and sizes. You can simply just paint them, so you don't really need a Cricut machine for any of these DIYs today. So now that I added the spells word, and now I'm going to start decorating the top. I'm going to be using these Dollar Tree witch picks, and the one I'm going to be picking out is the bluish purple one, but that one looked like it came unraveled. No problem, I'll just re-glue it, and that's what I'm going to be using. So now I'm going to take this Dollar Tree ribbon, and I'm going to wrap the book stack with it. I'm going to cut the ends because they're kind of frail looking, and I'm just going to crisscross it to the top, fold it over, and hot glue it. Alright, so I just laid down the witch's hat right on top, and I grabbed another Dollar Tree ribbon that I painted and just made it look like I had white stitching, and I glued it to the top, and that is it. This came out so stinking cute. DIY number 2 is going to be a boo sign. I got all the products from Dollar Tree. I'm going to use the Dollar Tree little sticker letters and the cutouts, the cat, the witch's hat, the pumpkin, and the ghost. And this Dollar Tree wood piece that I got from Dollar Tree, it's one of the wood planks. So I'm going to start off by painting this wood plank with the white chalk paint. I'm also going to paint the little ghost white as well. So of course we're going to paint the cat black. I'm also going to be painting the witch's hat black as well. Now the pumpkin I'm going to be painting jack-o'-lantern orange and a little bit of the fluorescent orange mixed together. So this other witch's hat, I'm going to paint it with the neon green. Now I'm going to be gluing everything together. I'm going to take the pumpkin and the witch hat. I'm going to glue the witch hat on top of the pumpkin. These cutouts are so much fun. You don't have to just paint them. You can use some craft paper and cover them in nice Halloween craft paper. I didn't have a lot of craft paper left over, so I decided to paint it. And I think it's adorable with the little witch hat on top of the pumpkin. Now I'm going to glue the ghost and the witch hat together to make a Halloween gnome. This is so stinking cute. I used a little Dollar Tree wood bead for his nose. I painted it black, and I'm just going to hot glue it right underneath his hat. Now I'm going to take the wood board and I'm going to place everything on top. I do add a little bit of the black felt later on behind the pumpkin and the ghost. This way their eyes and mouth look black because the backboard is white. Now I'm going to use the Dollar Tree letters, and I'm just going to spell out the word boo. B-O-O, boo. To place these down on the board, I'm just using my hot glue gun. And then once I place down the ghost and the gnome, I'm going to use another Dollar Tree letter, the O, and then I'm going to place down, I believe it's the cat, and then another O. Kids love Halloween. Getting them involved in projects and stuff like this is a lot of fun for them. They can utilize their imagination, come up with some really cool colors, painting these little cutouts. I think this is a really great project for them. I do add some googly eyes to the cat off camera. They're like yellow googly eyes I got from Dollar Tree. So now I'm just going to use this Dollar Tree black paint and just outline most of the cutouts, like around the hat, around the gnome, the ghost. And this is how it turned out. I think it came out really cute for Halloween. DIY number 3 is going to be a Halloween pumpkin sign. I'm using Dollar Tree pumpkin, and I got these letters from Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to be using the jack-o'-lantern and fluorescent orange and the black paint from Dollar Tree. I'm going to paint the pumpkin in white. Now for the letters, I'm going to take the jack-o'-lantern orange paint and mix it with the fluorescent orange and paint all the letters in this color. I'm going to be creating some black lines, so I'm going to take this washi tape and just place it on top of the pumpkin, and I'm going to use the tape as a spacer as well. Now I'm going to use the Dollar Tree black paint, and I'm just going to paint right inside the lines. I'm going to remove the tape, and the lines are not as crisp as I wanted them to be, but it's okay. I fix it at the end. Alright, so now I'm going to start placing down the words that I painted, and I'm going to spell out the word Happy Halloween, and I'm just going to place them down with the glue gun. And the word Halloween, unfortunately, was a little bit too long for the pumpkin sign, so I kind of like staggered it, but I think it came out really cute. super cute. The black stripes with the orange words look so nice. Now I'm going to take some Dollar Tree ribbon and I'm going to create a little bow at the top. It's not going to be your traditional bow. I'm just going to take some pieces and combine them together and just place it at the top. I have the pieces together. I'm just going to take a piece of raffia and tie it in the middle. And that is it. Look how cute this is. I'm going to cut it down though because it's a little bit too big. So I'm just going to ducktail some of the ends just to clean it up a little bit. Now I'm just going to place it right at the top with a little bit of hot glue, and look how stinking cute this came out. I just love the color combination. So perfect for Halloween. Okay, we're jumping into DIY number 4. This is going to be a haunted house. I got this haunted house from Dollar Tree. Now, Dollar Tree carries 3 different types of haunted house. I picked this one because I want to make a fun, cute haunted house. I'm going to be using the Dollar Tree black paint and the white folk art paint. I'm just going to paint the haunted house with the black paint. Now for the ghost, I'm just going to use the white paint. I'm going to be using a Dollar Tree flat canvas, and I'm going to take the haunted house and I'm just going to hot glue it right to the canvas. Now I took some poster board and I colored a couple pieces and I just cut out some shapes. I'm going to place it behind the haunted house. These are the colors that I used: pink, orange, and green. Now I'm going to turn the haunted house over and I'm going to start placing the little color poster board in back, just using some hot glue. I hope you guys are enjoying this video so far, and if you are, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So I'm turning it back over just to make sure that everything is aligned properly and everything looks good. So this is another cute DIY you can do with your kids. It's a lot of fun, it's really easy, and it's very colorful, and I had fun making it. So I'm putting down the last one, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. It's so stinking cute. Isn't it so adorable? Look at the color. Now I'm going to place it right on the flat canvas. So I used Dollar Tree little stickers and placed them around the canvas. Unfortunately, my camera shut off while I was doing this. Didn't know it. But anyways, I'm going to place this little bat at the top and just hot glue it down. So I want the sign to say haunted house, and I'm going to take my graphite paper and just trace out the word that says haunted house. So I'm just going to use my pencil and just trace the haunted house words, and that will show up on the canvas. And there you have it. It showed up right on the canvas. Now I'm going to take that bat and just hot glue it to the top of the haunted house. Now I'm just going to use my black marker to fill in the haunted house words. I did use my black marker to mark the edges of the canvas to make it look like a border. So this is really coming out really cute. I'm just going to complete the haunted house with the black marker. Didn't need no Cricut for this. Like I said, it's very budget friendly, very easy to do, and it's a lot of fun. And this is how it turned out. Okay, DIY number 5. This is going to be the last DIY. And I'm going to be using Dollar Tree Pool Noodle and the Dollar Tree Boo Sign and the Dollar Tree Witch Hat. I made this witch broom out of a paper bag, rolled it, and then wrapped black yarn around it and just added some raffia at the end. The spider web, the black spider web from Dollar Tree. I need to cut the pool noodle to make it perfect circle, so I'm just going to angle this end and then the other end I'm going to angle the other way. This way, when I put it together, it'll fit perfect. Now I'm going to put it together, and it's kind of difficult to do it yourself, but I'm going to do the best I can. So I'm going to start off with some hot glue. I just turned my hot glue gun on, so it's not going to be like really, really hot to burn it. So, and then I'm going to place some white tape around it. Yeah, it was a challenge to get the tape and hold it together, but I did it. Now I'm going to take the spider web. I'm going to wrap it around the pool noodle. Going to do my best to keep it in frame. I got my camera as high as it can go. So hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm doing. So I'm just adding a little bit of the glue just to start it. Not too much because I don't want to burn the pool noodle. So just get it going. Then I'm going to start wrapping it. I'm using the web that I used last year, so it's kind of like a mess. I think if it was new, it'd be a lot easier to wrap it around the pool noodle, so I'm just like trying to get it to unravel, and I'm just having a lot of fun with it right now. And this is what it looks like so far. Witch's broom, and I'm going to paint it with the antique wax. However, I didn't like the way it looked, so I just painted it black. This is how the broom came out. It looks cool. And I'm going to take some of this floral wire. Also, this hat, I used some black yarn and just wrapped around the hat because I didn't like the glitter and sparkle. And then I took that little belt, the little square belt thing, and just re-glued it back on. Now I'm going to remove the string off the boo sign, and I'm going to take that floral wire and I'm going to wrap it around a pencil to make it look like a spring, and that's going to be attached to the boo and to the broom. Now I'm hot gluing the broom down to the poo noodle. Now I'm taking that floral wire and I'm going to take a pencil, like I said, and wrap it around the pencil to make a little spring. Guys, make sure you turn on your notification bell. I have 3 collaborations coming up. I have a haunted house, I have Jeepers Creepers, and Hocus Pocus. You don't want to miss all 3 of these collaborations. So I'm going to hook one end to the boo sign, and then the other end I'm going to wrap it around the broom handle. So I'm going to be doing a giveaway on my next video because I am almost at 5,000 subscribers. The giveaway is going to be awesome. To keep the boo sign from moving around, I'm just going to place a little glue underneath. Guys, let me know in the comments below which one was your favorite DIY today. Now I'm going to do the other side. So I need to cover that white tape at the top. So I'm going to take Dollar Tree black ribbon and I'm going to glue it to the top. Now I'm going to take that witch's hat and I'm going to place it right in the corner. I tried to glue it down, but it didn't work, so I just took some push pins and that held it in place. So I'm going to use this Dollar Tree witch's door hanger, and I'm just going to cut the top piece off. Because the boot is so thin and flimsy, I took another piece of black felt and I just traced it out. I'm going to hot glue it and stuff it with some polyfill. So I'm going to do the other boot off camera. Originally I was going to stuff it with the polyfill, but then I realized I had an empty roll of wrapping paper and I used that instead. So now I want to add some fur to the boots. I'm going to take this ribbon that I got from Hobby Lobby. It's black fur, and I'm just going to place a little bit at the top of the boot. Now I'm going to take that hanger that I took off originally and I'm going to place that right back at the top so I can hang the wreath. Now I'm going to be attaching the witch's legs to the poo noodle, and what I did was I twisted the top of the legs and tied it in a knot so this way I can hot glue it to the back of the poo noodle. This was such a cute idea and I really enjoyed making it. It only took me about 40 minutes to make it. I mean, depends on how fast you make things, but I was taking my time with it. And in the end, this came out so stinking cute. So the only thing that I added differently off camera was I added a few little stars to the boo sign. I mean, that's totally optional. You don't have to if you do recreate this. To top it off, I'm just going to use Dollar Tree black ribbon and make a simple bow, and I'm going to use a pipe cleaner to wrap it in the middle, and I'm just going to use the pipe cleaner to attach it to the wreath, and that is it. And look how cute this came out, guys. This is really adorable. Perfect for your front door for Halloween. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. And if you did, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Guys, I will see you next time. Be safe. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.